Andrew S here, and today I'm going to be talking, guys, about the latest song from Asko Argillander and the Blue Flame, Maniac. What better day to release a video talking about a song called Maniac than on Halloween? And as I dive into that, you're going to understand why. You got the title, the theme, the lyrics present a darker, colder, crazier emotion than other Asko Argillander and the Blue Flame songs in the past. And so the music and atmosphere, I felt like, was composed accordingly to create a dynamic mood with new twists and turns from the band. And I really like right off the bat, you get this poetic lure from the piano, kind of leading you into a false sense of security, leading you into the Maniac's den, into their madness. Followed by some darker and firm riffs for the verse that I really thought were powerful. I also like the mix of passion and pain from Asko Argillander's vocals. He does a really good job of complementing everything around the theme and the music and the lyrics of the song with what he was doing vocally, especially in the chorus. I felt like I really like what he did there because it gets complemented by a nice string of chords and this subtle beat that I felt gave just enough volume and connected to this sort of Blue Oyster Cult back end of the chorus that I really liked. I liked all the little nuances and details. You pick up a whole bunch of different things and you get a nice mixture of like rock, hard rock, and even some metal in there, which I'll get to shortly about the sort of frenzied solo. I'd say the twist of the twists and turns comes here with the Maniac lunging forth in the interlude, with where the pace quickens up, the pace shifts, and I felt like the fierceness of the speed and the accelerated scaling of the solo resonates with the lyrics and the theme very well, kind of creating this Maniac, like you're delving into the mind of the Maniac here, and we're picking up the speed. And I really thought that was kind of important to what the whole overall lyrics and the theme of this track was. So I thought like that really complemented what they were trying to get across there in the solo musically. I thought, oh, this is pretty interesting because you can do that lyrically, but how do you resonate, or how do you bring that forth and show that in music or musically? And I felt like kind of the interlude and the solo is what projected that Maniac in the mind here in this track. And I thought one thing I also thought was really interesting was like, this is a longer song for them and they really filled it up nicely. Kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat and you don't really realize that like 6 minutes goes by. So I thought that was quite impressive, because usually a 6-minute song you can kind of feel it, but I felt like this one was just, like I said, keeps you on the edge of the seat. A lot of little nuances and details and shifts here in the music, so to kind of keep you going. And some of those nuances I felt that gave Maniac some of that hidden depth that I was just talking about is especially in the bass. The bass really gave us a firm and steady backdrop and a bit of a groove in there once in a while. So we got a nice mixture, like I said, like the rock, hard rock, the metal nuances. I thought that everything really comes together nicely. Really well composed song. Overall, I like the darker and subtle heavy metal approach in certain spots. Like I said, it gives them a little edge and darkness, and I think they did a good job of composing and putting all that together. I also would like to say that I felt like it was a bit of a risk for Asko Argillander and the Blue Flame because of what they traditionally write and being like more of a rock, hard rock band. So this is like really stepping outside of the boundaries to try to do this. But I think they brought it all together nicely by adding just a little bit of elements, a little bit of darkness, and keeping true to themselves as well in certain spots of the song, like the verse and the chorus, especially the chorus. So a bit of a risk, but I think it paid off in my opinion. I think this is a really deep song and personal to the band. So I think they did a really great job of everything all the way around. And you gotta tip your hat to a band that's going to experiment and try something like this and risk it a little bit and put it all together pretty nicely. So feel free to check out Asko Argillander and the Blue Flame, and their song Maniac will be down in the description below, as well as their all their social media links and that type of stuff, so you can check out their music. And yeah, until next time, folks, have a cool Halloween. That's from King Diamond. Until next time, how about some heavy listening?